Good morning, Saints fans. Thank you very much for tuning in. Brand new show here on the Football Martin channel called The Three Talking Points. I'm choosing three talking points from yesterday's game against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and I'm going to debate it here on this show this morning. So get involved in the comments box below as well. Give me all your reaction, give me all your thoughts, and if you do enjoy this show and it goes down well, we will make it a regular thing here on the channel. Right, the three talking points that I've chosen from yesterday are team selection, substitutions, and I also want to talk about team spirit and the togetherness in this squad. All of that coming up on this show this morning. Right, let's talk about yesterday's team selection. What was Ivan Juric doing yesterday? I wasn't surprised because I did say on my match day vlog going into the game yesterday, I had a horrible feeling that he was going to set up and go and revert to the back three, the back five with the wing backs, and he was going to play a false number 9. I thought he would have ended up playing Grombeck like he did last week. It was the turn of Mateus Fernandes this week, and I was really surprised with the fact that he reverted to it, but he didn't play a striker. We are talking about a game where we could go toe-to-toe with the team, or try to. We're playing for pride. We are trying to win a game. And it was not that we've got a lot of winnable games left at home. We've got Palace up next. And I think Palace is least winnable than Wolves was yesterday. I thought Wolves, when you looked at the fixtures, they're missing their best player, Mateus Cunha. You thought this was a real opportunity for us to get a win and to get something out of the game. So I would have probably seen Onuachu start, and certainly Cameron Archer yesterday. The pace of Archer, a player that we were looking to sell, a deal agreed with Leeds in the January transfer window. He was all on his way. There was an obligation to buy him at the end of that loan deal apparently as well, and he's still at the football club, and we're not utilising him. He must feel pretty low right now as a player. Got a bit part of a role yesterday, did Cameron Archer. But for me, we didn't set up to win that game yesterday at all. The back three, Harwood Bellis, Belakotchat, who's come back in. He's doing okay, but he didn't do well for the goal yesterday. I thought he did all right when he came on at Liverpool, but he wasn't anywhere near good enough yesterday at St Mary's, in my opinion. And then you're playing with our best right back playing right side centre back, which is just laughable. He should be playing. He looked really comfortable last week at Anfield, playing on that right hand side, bombing up and down. He's far more comfortable playing there, not playing as a right side centre back. I was really disappointed to see Carl Walker-Peters play there yesterday, because I think he done well last week at Anfield and against Wolves yesterday. I wanted to see him not play on. I wanted to see him play higher up the field, playing as a right back where he's comfortable. Yuki Sugawara has been out of so much form for such a long time. He's just been so poor. And again, he was poor yesterday, Sugawara. I know I've been a bit hard on him on the channel, but I don't think he's been anywhere near good enough. But we should have selected, for me, that back four, kept with it, and we should have played with a striker. I don't think... Look, you could play with loads of different formations. I'm not sure we're going to get results, but you've got to give yourself a little bit of a chance. You have to give yourself a chance. So that is my first real talking point. Give me your thoughts on that one in the comments box below. So team selection, reverted to the back three, and not playing without a striker and playing a false 9 in Mateus Fernandes. And that is my talking point number 2 here this Sunday morning on the channel. And for me, taking off Mateus Fernandes at half-time yesterday was really, really bizarre. The lad that's been our best player, let's be quite frank, Mateus Fernandes has been really good this season. He's been a bright spark with Tyler. I have loved his performances, his work rate, his energy, his effort, the way he tries to keep going when everybody else looks down and out. He's one lad that had a bit of confidence about him, I think. Well, now the manager may just have kicked that right out of him now. I do not like how he's managed this situation at all. I don't like managers coming out throwing players under the bus. It may be a language barrier, but you cannot come out and say what he said yesterday in his presser with Adam Blackmore. If you've not heard it, go check it out on BBC Radio Solent or BBC Sounds. You can see it on the Southampton section. Adam Blackmore did an interview with even Juric yesterday in the press area when they had the players come out, the managers come out, like their mix zone. He gets to talk to a player, he gets to talk to the manager. And this is what Juric said. I cannot believe what he said. I did not like how he played. I did not like him today. He was not good. Really? I thought we'd done well. I thought we worked well. He was unhappy about 2 passes he played, and he called out a pass that he made to Tyler and a pass that he made to Aaron Ramsdale. He said that he didn't like how he played. I did not like him today. What will that do to the player? Get involved in the comments box below. I do not like that at all. I do not like that at all. This feels to me as bad and as desperate as it's been, even past Nathan Jones. You talk about the Nathan Jones situation. That was horrible. That was toxic. But yesterday, and the feeling around St Mary's really built in it. When he made that substitution at half-time, the fans were singing, "You don't know what you're doing." And rightly so. That's exactly what I thought when I saw the starting 11. And it was exactly what I thought when I see Mateus Fernandes go off at half-time for Paul Onuachu, who come on. And Paul did all right when he come on. But to take Fernandes off, unforgivable. But to come out and say that is even more unforgivable. I don't like it. I don't like it. With 9 games to go, I'll be really, really interested to see how Mateus responds from that. There's no doubt from listening to Going Home with Adam and Joe yesterday that Adam Blackmore was talking a lot about the feeling in the camp and about players wanting to play for this manager and not wanting to play for this manager. He spoke about not wanting to play for this manager. Interesting comments. And I just do wonder how Mateus Fernandes will feel after this. I don't like it. Right, talking point 3. It kind of follows on from talking point 2, but talking point 3 is about team morale and something I saw yesterday between Aaron Ramsdale and Taylor Harwood-Bellis. They were proper going at each other at the end yesterday. It's a talking point because not everybody would have seen it yesterday. They were arguing at the full-time whistle yesterday, and they proper went at each other. He does that a lot, Harwood-Bellis. Has a go at players. I watched him do it a lot at Ipswich a couple of weeks ago. I think there's having a go at people, but then there's encouraging people. And I just get that feeling within that camp. You imagine what that dressing room's like right now. You're losing this amount of games. You can't buy a win. You've only got 4 points at home all season. Yeah, 4 points at home all season. The morale in that dressing room will be literally on the floor. It will be a bad place to be, but it felt toxic in the crowd. I think it won't feel great in the dressing room. But the body language, I want to talk about the body language of players. Just I was watching the body language of players in the warm-up, on the touchline. And obviously it's low because we're not winning. But you have to show some desire when you pull the shirt on, because there was 30,000 fans inside St Mary's yesterday. You take out the 2,000-3,000 Wolves fans, the rest of Southampton fans, they deserve effort. They deserve players that are going to run. We deserve a bit of desire. I think we're not seeing that. And that is a really hard thing to take as any fan. And that each week that goes, there's less and less. There's less and less fans going through that stadium. There now is just 9 games remaining. 9 Premier League games remaining, and I just fear as this season peters out and it all becomes dead rubbers, which they will do once we're relegated, and we're looking for that Derby's points low tally. We need 1 win. We need 3 points to beat it. But you kind of do wonder where it's going to come, because you look at Palace at home. I think it'd be tougher than Wolves personally, and we have got a great record against Palace in recent years at home. And then you look at the other one is being at Leicester at the KB. But they'll be looking to win it as well. It's pride on the line. Let's see a bit of pride. But it is feeling really toxic. I feel everything's broken. But you've got to give credit to the fans because the sacrifices they're making to pay out money out of their pocket to keep going. But it really and truly, people are going to start going watching Tottenham, going to watch Eastleigh, and people saying it in the videos in the comments box. That's what they're doing because they're so hacked at watching this. It's a tough watch. It's tough to take when you see players and the poor body language. It's really sad. It is really, really sad to see. It's tough to take. Really, really tough to take for anybody that's going week in, week out. That's my 3 talking points. Give me your thoughts and get involved in the comments box below. There's probably loads more talking points that I could have pulled out, but I wanted to get 3 main talking points and kind of work around them a little bit. And I think I've done that over the last 10 minutes. There's a little something for you Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, or whenever you're tuning in. Really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much indeed. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do go subscribe to the Football Martin channel. Smash a like on this video. And if you know somebody that may enjoy my content, please do go share it with them as well. It would mean the absolute world to me. Channel's growing rapidly, quick right now. Thank you to every single one of you for getting involved in the comments box below. I will be back with more content later on in the week. There's Be a Final Word show, which I'm going to do live this week. I'm going to put out that as a live stream on Monday evening. So you're going to get a live show Monday evening. It's going to go out at 8 p.m. The Final Word over on YouTube. If you're tuning in on Spotify podcast platform, it's going to be a live show, so you guys can get involved as well. It's a little bit more where I want to bring the fans in and get involved in some of the conversation as well. I've got some special guests coming up on the show as well. A few fans that I've met that are keen to get involved and come on the show as well. So looking forward to getting a few of those on in the coming weeks. It's going to be a tough couple of months. We don't play again now till April, but there's going to be a lot to talk about in that time. And I wouldn't be surprised to see the club potentially let Juric go. Whether there's any point in doing it, I don't think there probably is at this moment in time. I'm just not sure what it achieves. Maybe you put Rusk in charge with Adam Lallana potentially. I don't know. Give me your thoughts on that one as well in the comments box below. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you again in the Final Word show tomorrow night, 8 p.m.